Lesson 1, Weekend Plans.
Hi Anna. I was thinking about the weekend. How about we plan something memorable together?
That sounds great, John. I'm up for it. What do you have in mind?
How about exploring a new hiking trail? It's a great way to enjoy nature and get some exercise.
That sounds interesting. I've never been hiking before, but I'm willing to give it a try.
Don't worry, Anna. I'll make sure to choose an easy trail suitable for beginners.
Thank you, John. I appreciate your thoughtfulness.
We can also pack a picnic lunch and have it at the summit. It'll be a nice reward after the hike.
That's a wonderful idea. I'll prepare some delicious sandwiches and snacks for us.
Perfect. I'll bring a blanket and some drinks. It'll be a relaxing break amidst nature.
I'm getting excited already, John. I can't wait for the weekend to arrive.
Me too, Anna. It's going to be a fantastic time spent together.
Lesson 2, Dining Options.
Anna, there are several fantastic dining options within walking distance from here.
Really? That's convenient. I love trying new restaurants. Which one do you recommend?
Well, there's an Italian restaurant called La Trattoria. They serve delicious pasta and pizza.
Italian cuisine sounds tempting. I'm in the mood for some pasta. Let's give it a try.
Great choice, Anna. I've heard their lasagna is particularly excellent.
That settles it then. We'll go to La Trattoria and indulge in some mouth-watering Italian dishes.
Absolutely. I'm sure we'll have a delightful dining experience there.
I can't wait to savor the flavors. It's going to be a memorable evening.
Indeed, Anna. Good food and good company make for a wonderful time.
Lesson 3, Partnership Time Frame.
Additionally, we should determine the time frame for this partnership.
You're right, John. It's important to have a clear understanding of how long we'll be working together.
I suggest we set a 1-year partnership initially. That way, we can assess our progress and decide on further collaboration.
That sounds reasonable, John. It gives us enough time to accomplish our goals and evaluate our compatibility.
Exactly. And if things go well, we can always extend the partnership in the future.
Agreed. It's crucial to have flexibility and adaptability in our professional endeavors.
I'm glad we're on the same page, Anna. This partnership holds great potential for both of us.
I believe so too, John. Let's make the most of this opportunity and work towards our shared success. Lesson 4, Experienced Trainers.
We should consider hiring experienced trainers for our team. That's a good choice. Then they can guide and mentor our employees.
I couldn't agree more, John. Seasoned trainers can provide valuable insights and help our team reach their full potential.
They can share their expertise and industry knowledge, ensuring that our employees receive top-notch training.
Absolutely. With their guidance, our team will be well equipped to handle any challenges that come their way.
Plus, experienced trainers can contribute to the professional growth and development of our employees.
That's true, John. They can inspire and motivate our team members to strive for excellence.
It's a wise investment in our workforce, Anna. With skilled trainers, we can foster a culture of continuous learning.
I believe it will lead to improved performance and overall success for our organization. Lesson 5, Waiting Time.
Anna, they said it could take up to 48 hours for you to get it back. I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
That's all right, John. I understand that these things take time. I'll just have to be patient.
Indeed, waiting can be challenging, but hopefully, the wait will be worth it.
I hope so too, John. It's just a matter of time before I have it back.
While you're waiting, is there anything I can do to help or support you?
Your offer means a lot, John. I appreciate your support. I'll manage for now, but thank you for asking.
You're welcome, Anna. Remember, if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out.
I will, John. Thank you for being understanding. I'll keep you updated on the progress.
Please do, Anna. I'm here for you, and I hope you get it back sooner than expected.
Lesson 6, Falls.
I also dream of visiting Niagara Falls.
Sunday seems like a perfect day for a trip there.
The majestic waterfalls must be a sight to behold.
It's one of nature's wonders.
The sheer power of the water is awe-inspiring.
I've heard the sound of the falls is thunderous.
It must be an incredible experience to witness it firsthand.
I agree, the beauty of the falls is captivating.
I can imagine the mist rising from the cascading water.
It's a sight that stays with you forever.
I hope we get the chance to visit someday.
Definitely, it's a destination worth exploring.
I'll make sure to capture the falls on camera.
That way, we can relive the memories later. Let's plan
Indeed,
for our Niagara
photographs can
Falls
help us
adventure
cherish
soon.
the experience.
Lesson 7, Through a Photographer's Lens.
Exactly, it's inspiring to see the beauty captured through a photographer's lens.
Photographs have a way of telling stories.
They can transport us to different places and times.
The skill of a photographer in capturing moments is remarkable.
Each photograph is a work of art in itself.
It's fascinating how a single image can evoke emotions.
A well-composed photograph can leave a lasting impression.
The perspective and composition play a significant role.
Lighting and colors also contribute to the overall impact.
Photographs can make us see the world in a new light.
They show us the ordinary from extraordinary angles.
I appreciate photographers who have an eye for detail.
Their dedication and passion shine through their work.
We should take a moment to appreciate the art of photography. Lesson 8: Challenging the status quo.
Are you not afraid to challenge the status quo?
Sometimes change is necessary for progress.
It takes courage to question established norms.
I believe in questioning and seeking better alternatives.
These protests happening around the world, do you think they will bring about change?
They certainly raise awareness and push for dialogue.
It's important to address the issues that need attention.
Change often starts with individuals who dare to speak up.
The power of collective action should never be underestimated.
These movements have the potential to shape a better future.
It's inspiring to see people stand up for what they believe in.
Progress is often driven by those who challenge the status quo.
Let's hope these protests lead to positive transformations.
Lesson 9: Find information.
It's a reliable place, great for finding information.
Yes, I often turn to it for research purposes.
The extensive knowledge available is impressive.
It's a valuable resource for learning and expanding our understanding.
I appreciate the convenience of having information at our fingertips.
The access to diverse perspectives is also beneficial.
It's a platform that promotes sharing and collaboration.
I find it helpful for exploring new topics and staying informed.
The reliability of the information is crucial, though.
That's true, fact-checking is essential in the digital age.
We must be discerning consumers of information.
Agreed, critical thinking is necessary to navigate the vast sea of knowledge. Lesson 10: Art's impact.
It's incredible how art can have such an impact on us.
Art has the power to evoke emotions and provoke thoughts.
It allows us to see the world from different perspectives.
Artistic expressions can challenge our preconceived notions.
It's a medium through which ideas can be communicated.
Art can be a catalyst for social change and cultural shifts.
It stimulates creativity and fuels imagination.
It inspires us and encourages self-expression.
Art has the ability to transcend language and cultural barriers.
It connects people and bridges gaps between diverse communities.
Let's appreciate and support artists and their contributions.
Absolutely, art enriches our lives in profound ways. Lesson 11: On the same flight.
We're on the same flight. That's great.
Yes, it's a pleasant surprise. Have you checked in your luggage?
Yes, I have. Have you done the same?
Absolutely. It's always better to check in early.
I agree. It saves time at the airport.
Plus, it ensures that your bags are on the same flight as you.
That's true. It's reassuring to know that everything is in order.
Definitely. I've had experiences where my luggage ended up in a different city.
That can be quite inconvenient. I'm glad we won't have to worry about that.
Me too. Now we can focus on enjoying our trip.
Absolutely. I can't wait to explore our destination.
It's going to be a fantastic journey.
I couldn't agree more. Let's make the most of it.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to it. Lesson 12, Warm-up and Stretching. Lesson
Yes, they
12,
suggest
Warm-up
dynamic
and
stretches
Stretching.
and foam rolling for warm-up.
That's interesting. I've heard about dynamic stretches, but what's foam rolling?
Foam rolling is a self-massage technique using a foam roller.
Ah, I see. And what are the benefits of foam rolling?
Foam rolling helps release muscle tension and improve flexibility.
That sounds beneficial. What about dynamic stretches?
Dynamic stretches are active movements that warm up the muscles.
So, they're different from static stretches?
Yes, static stretches involve holding a position, while dynamic stretches involve movement.
I see. It's good to know the difference.
Absolutely. Incorporating both in your warm-up routine can help prevent injuries.
That makes sense. I'll definitely try it out.
Great! It's important to take care of our bodies before exercising.
I couldn't agree more. Our health and well-being should always come first. Lesson 13, Outdoor Activities and Gear.
True, they'll know the best gear for different types of outdoor activities.
That's helpful. It can be overwhelming to choose the right gear sometimes.
Absolutely. Outdoor specialists have the knowledge and experience to guide us.
I agree. They can recommend gear based on our needs and the activities we enjoy.
And they can also provide valuable advice on safety equipment.
That's crucial, especially for activities like hiking or rock climbing.
Definitely. Proper gear and safety measures are essential for a successful outing.
It's good to know that we can rely on their expertise.
Absolutely. Investing in quality gear ensures a better outdoor experience.
I couldn't agree more. It's worth it to have gear that's reliable and durable.
And it also adds to the enjoyment of the activity.
True. When we're well prepared, we can fully immerse ourselves in the experience. Lesson 14, New Hobby.
Your new hobby sounds intriguing. What is it?
Good morning. I've taken up painting as a hobby.
That's wonderful. Have you been enjoying it?
Absolutely. It's a great way to relax and express my creativity.
I can imagine. Painting can be quite therapeutic.
It really is. I love how it allows me to explore my imagination.
That's fantastic. Do you have a favorite subject to paint?
I enjoy painting landscapes and nature scenes the most.
Nature can be a great inspiration. The colors and textures are beautiful.
Yes, I find it calming to recreate the beauty of the natural world on canvas.
I can see why. It must be a fulfilling and rewarding hobby.
It definitely is. I'm glad I discovered this passion.
I'm happy for you. Pursuing hobbies brings joy and fulfillment to our lives.
Lesson 15, Finding the Way.
Is it easy to find?
Yes, you can't miss it.
That's good to hear. I'm not familiar with the area.
Don't worry. It's a prominent landmark.
That's reassuring. I don't want to get lost.
I understand. It's always better to have clear directions.
Absolutely. I prefer being prepared and knowing where I'm going.
It saves time and reduces stress.
Exactly. I want to make the most of our time there.
I feel the same way. We'll have a great time, I'm sure.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for guiding me.
Anytime. I'm happy to help.
I appreciate it. Let's enjoy our adventure together.
Lesson 16, Baking Bread from Scratch.
I've been thinking of trying my hand at baking bread from scratch.
That sounds like a great idea. Homemade bread is delicious and rewarding to make.
I've heard that the process can be a bit challenging. Do you have any tips?
Start with a simple recipe and follow it closely. Measure your ingredients accurately.
Should I use all-purpose flour or bread flour?
Bread flour is ideal for making bread because it has a higher protein content, which helps create a better structure.
I see. What about yeast? Can I use instant yeast instead of active dry yeast?
Yes, you can substitute instant yeast for active dry yeast. Just make sure to follow the instructions for the specific type of yeast you're using.
How long does it usually take for the bread to rise?
It depends on the recipe, but on average, the first rise can take 1 to 2 hours, and the second rise can take 30 minutes to 1 hour.
Is there a specific temperature I should aim for when baking the bread?
Most bread recipes call for a preheated oven at around 400 to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 to 230 degrees Celsius. Follow the instructions in your recipe for the best results.
I'm excited to try it out. I hope it turns out well.
I'm sure it will. Just remember to be patient and enjoy the process. Baking bread can be a fun and fulfilling experience.
Thank you for the encouragement. I'll give it a try and let you know how it goes.
I look forward to hearing about your baking adventure. Good luck! Lesson 17, Mouthwatering Pastries.
I
Lesson
came across a
17,
bakery today,
Mouthwatering
and the
Pastries.
pastries they had on display were mouth-watering.
Oh, I can imagine. Pastries are often a treat for the eyes and the taste buds.
Have you ever tried making pastries at home?
Yes, I have. It's a bit time-consuming, but the results are worth it.
What's your favorite pastry to make?
I enjoy making croissants. The process of laminating the dough and seeing the layers form is fascinating.
That sounds challenging. Are there any simpler pastries you would recommend for beginners?
If you're just starting, you can try making puff pastry. It's versatile and can be used in various sweet and savory recipes.
Do you have any tips for achieving a flaky texture in pastries?
Keeping the butter and dough cold throughout the process is crucial. The cold butter creates steam when it melts in the oven, resulting in flaky layers.
How do you prevent the pastry from becoming too greasy?
Make sure to use high-quality butter and follow the recipe's instructions for the butter-to-dough ratio. Proper folding and chilling also help prevent greasiness.
I'm tempted to give pastry making a try. It seems like a fun and delicious project.
It definitely is. Experimenting with different flavors and fillings can be a lot of fun. Enjoy the process and savor the tasty results.
Thank you for the advice. I'll gather the ingredients and give it a shot.
That's great to hear. I'm sure you'll create some fantastic pastries. Good luck! Lesson 18, Morning Exercise Routine.
Do you have a morning exercise routine?
Yes, I do. I practice yoga and go for a jog to start my day.
Yoga sounds interesting. What are some basic yoga poses a beginner can try?
You can start with poses like mountain pose, downward facing dog, and child's pose. They help improve posture and flexibility.
Is it necessary to have a yoga mat for practicing yoga?
While a yoga mat provides cushioning and stability, it's not essential, especially for simple poses. A non-slip surface like a carpet can work too.
How long should a yoga session typically last?
It depends on your preference and available time. You can start with a 15 to 20-minute session and gradually increase the duration as you get more comfortable.
What are the benefits of going for a jog in the morning?
Jogging in the morning helps boost cardiovascular fitness, improves mood, and increases energy levels throughout the day.
Is there a specific duration or distance I should aim for when jogging?
Start with a comfortable pace and gradually increase the duration or distance over time. Listen to your body and avoid overexertion.
I'm motivated to start a morning exercise routine now. It sounds like a healthy way to begin the day.
That's great to hear. Consistency is key, so try to make it a habit. Remember to warm up and cool down properly to prevent injuries.
Thank you for the advice. I'll incorporate yoga and jogging into my morning routine.
You're welcome. I'm sure you'll enjoy the benefits of regular exercise. Have a fantastic workout. Lesson 19, Comparing Prices.
Yes, they save money. Do you compare prices before buying?
Absolutely. Comparing prices helps me make informed decisions and get the best value for my money.
What are some ways to compare prices effectively?
One way is to check prices at different stores or online retailers. You can also use price comparison websites or apps for convenience.
Are there any specific factors to consider when comparing prices?
Besides the price itself, consider factors like shipping costs, return policies, and product reviews. These can affect your overall satisfaction with the purchase.
How do you ensure the quality of a product when comparing prices?
Reading product reviews and ratings can give you an idea of the quality. Also, look for reputable brands or check if the product meets certain standards or certifications.
Is it worth waiting for sales or discounts before making a purchase?
It depends on the urgency of the purchase and the potential savings. If the item is essential and the discount is significant, waiting might be worthwhile.
Are there any items where comparing prices is especially important?
Yes, for big-ticket items like electronics or appliances, comparing prices can help you save a substantial amount of money.
I'll start comparing prices before making purchases. It seems like a smart way to make sure I get the best deal.
That's a wise decision. With a little research and comparison, you can make your money go further. Happy shopping! Lesson 20, Love for Cooking.
Hey, do you like cooking?
Yes, I love it. Cooking allows me to be creative and experiment with flavors.
That's great. What do you enjoy cooking the most?
I enjoy cooking a variety of cuisines, but I have a particular fondness for Italian and Asian dishes.
Are there any specific ingredients or flavors you like to work with?
I love using fresh herbs like basil, cilantro, and rosemary to add vibrant flavors to my dishes. Spices like cumin and turmeric are also favorites of mine.
Do you have any favorite cooking techniques?
I enjoy grilling and sautéing because they bring out the natural flavors and textures of the ingredients.
Are there any cooking tips you can share with a beginner like me?
Start with simple recipes and gradually challenge yourself with more complex ones. Follow the recipe closely and don't be afraid to experiment and make adjustments based on your taste preferences.
Do you have any go-to sources for finding new recipes?
I often browse cooking websites, watch cooking shows, and follow food bloggers for inspiration. Cookbooks are also a great resource.
I'm excited to explore the world of cooking. It sounds like a rewarding and delicious hobby.
It truly is. Enjoy the process and savor the fruits of your labor. Cooking can be a wonderful way to express your creativity and share joy through food.
Thank you for sharing your passion for cooking. I can't wait to get started.
You're welcome. I'm sure you'll discover a whole new world of flavors and find joy in the kitchen. Happy cooking! Lesson 21: Managing Market Competition.
Market competition is the main risk we need to address.
I agree. It's crucial to have a plan in place.
We should analyze our competitors and identify their strengths and weaknesses.
That way, we can determine our competitive advantage.
Yes, and we need to constantly monitor the market trends and consumer preferences.
Absolutely. Staying updated will help us adapt and stay ahead of the competition.
We should also focus on improving our product quality and customer service.
That's essential for customer satisfaction and loyalty.
Furthermore, we can explore innovative marketing strategies to differentiate ourselves.
Yes, creative and targeted marketing will help us stand out in the market.
Lastly, we should regularly review our pricing strategy to ensure competitiveness.
Agreed. We need to offer value while maintaining profitability. Lesson 22: Reviewing and Adjusting Numbers.
That seems fair. We can review the numbers and make adjustments if necessary.
Definitely. Regular evaluation will keep us on track.
We should compare our actual results with the projected ones.
By doing so, we can identify any gaps and take corrective measures.
It's important to analyze the reasons behind any deviations.
Yes, understanding the causes will help us make informed decisions.
We can then make the necessary adjustments to our strategy and operations.
That way, we can ensure our goals are achievable and realistic.
Additionally, we should regularly communicate and align with stakeholders.
Keeping them informed will foster transparency and trust.
Together, we can work towards achieving our targets effectively.
Lesson 23: Guaranteeing seat availability.
It's recommended to reserve a seat to guarantee availability.
I agree. It's better to secure a spot in advance.
By reserving, we can avoid any last-minute disappointments.
Yes, especially during peak times or for popular events.
We can check the availability and make a reservation online.
That way, we can ensure our seat is reserved.
Additionally, some venues offer priority access for reserved seats.
That's a great advantage, especially for crowded events.
It's always better to plan ahead and secure our place.
Lesson 24: Exploring different activities.
Sure, but I also want to try yoga for better flexibility.
That's a great idea. Yoga can improve both physical and mental well-being.
I've heard it's effective for relieving stress and improving posture.
Yes, it can help with relaxation and body alignment.
I think it would complement our existing workout routine.
Definitely. It can provide a balanced approach to fitness.
Let's find a reputable yoga studio and give it a try.
That sounds like a plan. We can explore different classes and instructors.
I'm excited to see how it can enhance our overall fitness level.
Lesson 25: Memorable travel experiences.
It was incredible. The beaches were stunning, and the people were so friendly.
I'm glad you had a great time. Tell me more about your trip.
The beaches had crystal clear waters and soft white sand.
That sounds like a perfect destination for relaxation and enjoyment.
The locals were incredibly welcoming and eager to share their culture.
It's always wonderful to meet friendly people while traveling.
I also tried delicious local cuisine and explored historical landmarks.
It must have been a memorable and enriching experience.
It truly was. I would love to visit again and explore more.
Travel experiences like yours inspire me to plan my next adventure. Lesson 26: Farmers Market.
Have you ever been to the farmers market?
Yes, I love going there. It's a great place to find fresh produce.
That's wonderful. I enjoy supporting local farmers.
It's important to know where our food comes from.
Absolutely. Plus, the fruits and vegetables are said to have more nutrients.
That's true. They are usually harvested at their peak.
I'm also thinking of getting some homemade jams and bread.
That sounds delicious. The variety of homemade products is amazing.
It's a nice change from supermarket shopping.
Definitely. Plus, you can interact with the vendors and ask questions.
It creates a sense of community too.
Yes, it's a great way to connect with local producers.
I agree. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved.
Supporting local businesses is important for the economy as well.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to our next visit to the farmers market.
Lesson 27: Nutrients and Shopping.
I've heard that the produce at the farmers market has more nutrients. Is that true?
Yes, it's believed that fruits and vegetables are more nutritious when they're fresh.
That's interesting. I guess it's because they are picked when they're fully ripe.
Exactly. The longer produce sits on the shelves, the more nutrients it loses.
That makes sense. I think I'll start shopping at the farmers market more often.
That's a great idea. You'll not only get fresh produce, but also support local farmers.
I'm also thinking of getting some organic products.
Organic products are a good choice if you want to avoid pesticides.
I'm glad there are healthier alternatives available.
Yes, it's important to make informed choices about the food we eat.
I'll definitely give it a try. Thanks for the information.
You're welcome. Enjoy your shopping at the farmer's market. Lesson 28, Home Security.
I installed window alarms that alert me if they're opened without permission.
That's a smart security measure. It helps keep your home safe.
Yes, I feel more secure knowing that I'll be alerted if someone tries to enter.
It's important to take steps to protect your home and belongings.
Absolutely. Home security should always be a top priority.
There are various security systems available in the market.
I prefer the window alarms because they're simple and effective.
That's a good choice. It's important to find a security system that suits your needs.
Yes, it gives me peace of mind when I'm away from home.
That's the main goal of home security systems, to provide peace of mind.
I'm glad I made the decision to install them.
It's always better to be proactive when it comes to home security. Lesson 29, Travel Options.
Have you ever considered traveling by public transportation?
Yes, I think it's a convenient and eco-friendly way to get around.
I agree. It can save you the hassle of driving or parking.
Plus, you don't have to worry about traffic or finding a parking spot.
That's true. Public transportation can be a time and stress saver.
It's also more sustainable as it reduces the number of cars on the road.
I'm thinking of trying it out for my daily commute.
That's a good idea. It can be a cost-effective option too.
I'll have to check the schedules and routes in my area.
There are usually apps or websites that provide that information.
I'll definitely look into it. Thanks for suggesting public transportation.
You're welcome. I hope you find it convenient and enjoyable. Lesson
Firstly,
30,
the
Meeting
timeline seems too
Deadlines.
tight. I'm not sure we can meet the deadline.
I understand your concern. We'll need to work efficiently to complete the project on time. Lesson 30, Meeting Deadlines.
Yes, we need to prioritize tasks and stay focused.
It might be helpful to break down the project into smaller, manageable tasks.
That's a good idea. It will make the workload more manageable.
We should also communicate regularly and address any issues promptly.
Good communication is key to ensure everyone is on the same page.
We can also consider delegating tasks to make the process more efficient.
That could help distribute the workload and speed up the progress.
We'll need to stay organized and keep track of our progress.
Agreed. Regular progress updates will help us stay on track.
Let's give it our best effort and work together to meet the deadline.
Absolutely. With proper planning and effective teamwork, I believe we can accomplish it.
Lesson 31, Hiking Adventure.
How about going for a hike? There's a beautiful trail nearby.
That sounds great. I love exploring nature.
Hiking is a wonderful way to stay active and enjoy the outdoors.
I agree. It's a great opportunity to connect with nature and get some exercise.
Plus, the trail we'll be going on offers stunning views of the surrounding mountains.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I can't wait to see the scenery.
It's important to pack some essentials like water, snacks, and comfortable shoes.
Absolutely. We should also bring a map or use a hiking app to stay on track.
Safety is crucial, so let's make sure to inform someone about our hiking plans.
Good idea. It's always important to let others know where we'll be.
And we should check the weather forecast before heading out, just in case.
Definitely. We don't want to get caught in bad weather during our hike.
Agreed. Let's plan the hike for this weekend. It'll be a fantastic adventure.
Lesson 32, Marketing Strategy Discussion.
Hi, have you thought about our new marketing strategy?
Yes, I have some ideas. Let's discuss it.
Excellent. We need to find innovative ways to reach our target audience.
I think social media platforms would be an effective channel for promotion.
That's a good point. We can leverage the power of social media to engage with customers.
We should also consider collaborating with influencers in our industry.
Yes, partnering with influencers can help us expand our brand's reach.
We should focus on creating compelling content that resonates with our audience.
Absolutely. Valuable and relevant content will attract and retain customers.
It's important to analyze our competitors' strategies to stay ahead in the market.
Agreed. Understanding what others are doing can give us a competitive edge.
We should also allocate a budget for online advertising to increase brand visibility.
Good idea. Strategic advertising campaigns can generate more leads and sales.
Lastly, we need to track and measure the results of our marketing efforts.
Indeed. Monitoring the metrics will help us make data-driven decisions.
Lesson 33, Gardening Supplies.
I found a store that sells gardening supplies. That's amazing.
That's great news. It saves me the trouble of searching for them.
They have a wide variety of tools, seeds, and plants for all gardening needs.
That's convenient. I can find everything I need in one place.
They also offer organic fertilizers and pesticides for environmentally friendly gardening.
That's fantastic. I prefer using organic products for my garden.
They have knowledgeable staff who can provide advice on gardening techniques.
That's helpful. I might seek their guidance for some gardening tips.
They offer delivery services, so you can get the supplies delivered to your doorstep.
That's convenient, especially for bulky items like soil and pots.
They have competitive prices, so you can get quality products at affordable rates.
That's great to hear. I'm always on the lookout for good deals.
Overall, it seems like a reliable store for all your gardening needs.
I'm excited to check it out. Thanks for sharing the information. Lesson 34, Considering additional factors.
Triple X. Okay, I'll do that. What else should I consider?
You should think about the budget and allocate funds accordingly.
That's a good point. I'll make sure to plan within the allocated budget.
Additionally, consider the timeline and set realistic deadlines for each task.
Right, it's important to manage time effectively to ensure timely completion.
Don't forget to assess the potential risks and develop contingency plans.
Absolutely, being prepared for unexpected challenges is crucial.
It's also essential to communicate and coordinate with team members regularly.
Good communication is key to keep everyone aligned and informed.
And don't overlook the importance of quality control and attention to detail.
You're right. We should strive for excellence in every aspect of our project.
Lastly, remember to evaluate the outcomes and learn from both successes and failures.
Continuous improvement is vital for long-term growth and success.
Lesson 35, Finding Tranquility.
Absolutely, it's like a reset button for the soul, bringing a sense of tranquility.
I couldn't agree more. Being in a peaceful environment can be rejuvenating.
Nature has a way of calming our minds and relieving stress.
It's true. Just being surrounded by greenery can have a soothing effect.
The sounds of birds chirping and leaves rustling can be incredibly therapeutic.
And the fragrance of flowers and fresh air adds to the overall tranquility.
It's a great opportunity to disconnect from the hustle and bustle of daily life.
Absolutely. It allows us to slow down and appreciate the beauty around us.
Whether it's a quiet park or a serene garden, finding tranquility is essential.
It brings a sense of balance and inner peace to our hectic lives.
Taking moments to enjoy nature's tranquility can have a positive impact on our well-being.
It's a gentle reminder to pause, breathe, and be present in the moment.
So let's make time to seek tranquility and embrace the serenity of nature.
I couldn't agree more. Let's prioritize our well-being and find moments of tranquility whenever we can. Lesson 36, Rolling clothes save space.
Have you ever tried rolling your clothes instead of folding them?
No, I haven't. Does it really make a difference?
Yes, it does. Rolling clothes saves space in your suitcase and minimizes wrinkles.
That sounds interesting. How exactly does it work?
Well, instead of folding your clothes flat, you roll them up tightly. This method helps to compress the clothes and reduce the amount of space they take up.
I see. And what about wrinkles? Won't they still appear?
Rolling your clothes actually helps to prevent wrinkles. Since they are tightly rolled, there are fewer creases, and the fabric is less likely to get wrinkled.
That's great. It would be nice to have fewer wrinkles to deal with when traveling.
Exactly. Plus, rolled clothes are easier to organize and find in your suitcase.
I never thought of that. It sounds like a great packing technique.
It definitely makes packing more efficient. You should give it a try on your next trip.
I will. Thanks for sharing this useful tip, John.
You're welcome, Anna. I'm glad you found it helpful. Happy travels!
Lesson 37, Online Advertising.
Have you considered using online advertising for your business?
No, I haven't. Is it worth the investment?
Absolutely. Online advertising is relatively inexpensive compared to traditional channels.
That's interesting. Can you explain why it's more affordable?
Well, with online advertising, you have more control over your budget. You can set daily or monthly limits to ensure you stay within your means.
I see. So, you can allocate a smaller budget and still reach a wide audience?
Exactly. Online platforms allow you to target specific demographics and interests, so you can reach the right people without spending a fortune.
That's a significant advantage. It sounds like a cost-effective way to promote your business.
It definitely is. Plus, you can track the performance of your ads in real time and make adjustments as needed.
That's convenient. You can optimize your campaigns based on the data you receive.
Precisely. It's a more efficient and measurable approach to advertising.
I'll definitely look into online advertising for my business. Thanks for sharing this valuable insight, John.
You're welcome, Anna. I'm glad I could help. Good luck with your advertising efforts.
Lesson 38, Where to Start with Learning English.
What do you think is the best way to start learning English?
Well, I think a good place to start is by learning the basics of grammar and vocabulary.
That makes sense. Mastering the fundamentals is essential for building a solid foundation.
Absolutely. Once you have a grasp of the basics, you can start practicing your speaking and listening skills.
That's true. Speaking and listening are crucial for developing fluency in any language.
And it's also helpful to engage in conversations with native English speakers or language exchange partners.
That's a great idea. Immersion and practice are key to improving your language skills.
Indeed. Additionally, reading English books, watching movies, and listening to English music can also enhance your language learning journey.
I agree. Diversifying your learning sources keeps things interesting and helps you expose yourself to different contexts.
Exactly. The more you immerse yourself in the language, the faster you'll progress.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Learning English is a journey, but with consistent effort, anyone can succeed.
Absolutely. I'm excited to continue my language learning journey. Thanks for the advice, John.
You're welcome, Anna. I wish you all the best in your English learning endeavors.
Lesson 39, Following online tutorials for learning English.
Do you follow any online tutorials to improve your English skills?
Yes, I do. Online tutorials are a valuable resource for language learning.
That's great to hear. How do you find them helpful?
Online tutorials provide structured lessons and clear explanations that make it easier to understand and learn new concepts.
That's true. They often break down complex topics into manageable chunks.
Exactly. Plus, many tutorials offer interactive exercises and quizzes to practice what you've learned.
That's a fantastic way to reinforce your understanding and test your knowledge.
It is. And the best part is that you can learn at your own pace and revisit the lessons whenever you need to.
That flexibility is definitely an advantage. You can tailor your learning to fit your schedule.
Absolutely. Online tutorials also cover a wide range of topics, from grammar and vocabulary to pronunciation and conversation practice.
That's wonderful. It allows you to focus on specific areas of improvement.
Yes, and there are tutorials available for all proficiency levels, so beginners and advanced learners can benefit.
That's fantastic. It's great to have such a variety of resources available online.
Definitely. I encourage anyone learning English to explore online tutorials. They can be a valuable tool in your language learning journey.
I completely agree. Online tutorials provide accessible and comprehensive guidance for learners.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Online tutorials have been a game changer for me. I highly recommend them.
Thank you for sharing your experience, Anna. I'm sure many learners will find it helpful.
Lesson 40, Bringing snacks and drinks for an outing.
Shall we bring some snacks or drinks for our outing?
Yes, that's a good idea. I'll bring some snacks with me.
Great! It's always nice to have something to munch on during our adventures.
Absolutely. Plus, it's more convenient and cost-effective than buying snacks on the go.
That's true. Bringing our own snacks allows us to choose our favorites and saves us some money.
And it ensures that we have something we like, especially if we have any dietary restrictions or preferences.
Precisely. It's important to cater to our individual tastes and needs.
I'll also pack some drinks to keep us hydrated throughout the day.
Excellent. Staying hydrated is essential, especially during outdoor activities.
It's also a nice gesture to share snacks and drinks with others in our group.
That's true. It adds a communal and friendly element to our outing.
I'm glad we're on the same page. I'll make sure to pack some delicious snacks and refreshing drinks for our adventure.
Thank you, Anna. I'm looking forward to it. Let's make it a memorable outing.